intensive hydration treatment mask. Hey, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Kurtisha Marie, and today we're doing a video that's a little bit different. I typically come to you talking about my favorites like every couple of months or so. Today we're talking about the opposite. Keep it pushing, don't even look at these products, totally not worth your money, so let's get right into it. As a makeup lover and hair care lover and self-care lover and skincare lover, I tend to try a lot of makeup or products, and sometimes I find great products. I share those with you every couple of months in my favorites videos, and then other times I just find duds, products that just don't work out for me. And so I want to share that list with you, save you money, save you time, save you the effort of even like going in the store to even think about buying these, because they don't work. Now, products can work differently for some people. It's going to be based off of your preference. I have oily skin, so I don't typically care for things that are glowy or hydrating, anything like that. My skin does it on its own. Like, I've powdered this, I've got a mattifying primer on, all of that, and I still have just my natural oils coming through. So, you know, take this with a grain of salt, and also just remember your personal preferences. So the first thing that I have is going to be the Nair. I tried the Nair one that looks like a deodorant. I'll find pictures and post those pictures so that you can have those, because a lot of these products I don't have anymore. I purchase everything with my own money, and if it doesn't work, it's going back to the store. So the deodorant one, which I believe is like for bikinis, it didn't work. Like, the first time I did like it, I really did enjoy it, but then I remembered that I have a little bit of extra weight on me, and I needed to like be able to get things done while it's like drying for the 10 minutes it's supposed to. And I couldn't walk around like this. I could not walk around, you know, trying to get things going on my bikini area. Like, I couldn't do that. So it just did not work for me. If you have skin that doesn't touch and you can hang like this for 10 minutes because it's on your underarms, you go for it. I could not do that. That's a pass. Keep walking past that. A product that I do have is going to be this CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. I just recently emptied this, so I have an empties video that, if it's up, I'll link it down below. I started out really liking this because it is for normal to oily skin, but as I used it every day, twice a day, it started to really dry out my skin. And then when that happens, your skin begins to produce oil to overcompensate for the oil that, you know, is getting pretty much eaten up by the wash. So I would not recommend this unless you have like extremely, you know, oil, olive oil type skin that's like dripping, because this just is not, it doesn't work. It does way too much. I would prefer the hydrating one. I have, again, oily skin, and I still like that one. It helps to keep my skin feeling like it's moisturized. None of the oils are stripped. So skip the foaming facial cleanser, go straight to the hydrating one, and you'll absolutely love that. A couple of foundations that I did not like. First one being the Morphe Soft Focus Filter Foundation. That just came out earlier this year, available at Morphe.com and at Ulta. It is a hydrating foundation. It's more high, medium, full coverage, buildable. I did not like that. It is hydrating. It was oily within like 4 hours. I could wipe my finger and it would just like come off. It didn't fade well. The color was off. I did not like that foundation whatsoever. Another one that I tried because I got a sample of it, and I love my samples, is the Anastasia Luminous foundation. That one, the sample card that they gave me had like 4 shades in them, and all of them were cool tone. So none of them worked for me. There wasn't enough to even try it. I wasn't interested in the foundation to begin with, but when I get a sample, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna try it and just see what happens, because you never know, right? So I tried it. It was so gray on my skin tone. It just, again, it didn't wear well. It didn't cover well. It was like high light coverage, medium-ish, depending on how much I packed on, and it had a scent to it. I don't like things that have scents on my face, so that one is going to be a hard pass for me. Not interested in trying the full size whatsoever. Sticking with makeup, the Lancome Pro Base Primer, that was silicone-y. Like, I don't like silicone on my face. I didn't feel that it did anything in regards to helping my oils. It doesn't claim to be. It claims to be more of a perfecting base primer. I have large visible pores, and I didn't find that claim to be true. And that's a higher priced primer. Like, Lancome is a pretty expensive brand. And so when I hear claims of it being like a skin perfector, I'm expecting it to be a skin perfector. It was not. I returned that quickly. And it also had a scent to it. I'm not about that scent life. Another primer to totally stay away from is the Glam Glow Super Mattify Oil Clarifying Primer. Long name, short results. That primer has 6 acids in it to help clarify your skin. I'm not looking for any skincare in my primer. I'm looking for it to mattify, and I'm looking for it to like smooth but not be silicone-y. I've already done all of my skincare before I go in with makeup. So when this is adding on top of it, it begins to make my skin sensitive. So I would notice some tingling because of the 6 acids that it has in there. I don't know why you would need 6, but that's what they have. So if you are prone, like sensitive skin prone to acids, things like that, nope. And it's Glam Glow. Glam Glow masks are like 68 bucks. So their primer is, I believe that primer is about $42 or so. Stay away. Drugstore has great primers, especially if you're not looking for skincare in it. You can go and get e.l.f. You can go and get the Black Radiance one. Like, there are other primers that are a lot less expensive that work great. Anastasia Brow Wiz is really one of my favorite brow pencils, but it is a little bit on the higher price side. I would love to get it. I pick it up at the Ulta sale every time that it's on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. But the reason that it's on this list is because there are less expensive alternatives. I have come to absolutely love the Maybelline Ultra Slim Brow. I believe that's like maybe $8, $9 opposed to the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which is $22 or $23, just depending on where you get it and if you get a coupon or if they've got a sale, things like that. And Ulta usually has like a buy one, get one half on Maybelline products. So you can get 2 pencils for the price of one of the Anastasia. So I am actually wearing that today. I love it. It just goes on so well. So check out the Maybelline one opposed to the Anastasia one. You won't regret it. Another brow product to skip over is going to be this ColourPop Brow Wow. This is entirely too waxy. It's almost like trying to take a candle and put it on your brows because it doesn't blend well. It doesn't go on well. It doesn't come out of the stick well. It is very challenging. So especially if you are a beginner, stay away from this all the way. If you don't have the patience, stay away because this is going to frustrate you all the way up the wall. Mascaras. The first one I have is going to be this L'Oreal Double Extends. This is a very natural mascara. It's not that there's anything particularly bad about it, but my own personal preference, I like a little bit of drama. So if you were looking for just kind of like an everyday, very natural type of look, you may really like this. I did not find that this just met any of the needs that I was looking for. I have hooded eyes, so I like to make sure that my lashes are seen, and this didn't really provide any of that. With this one, which is going to be the Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes, this is a tubing mascara. Actually, both of these are tubing mascaras. And so with tubing mascaras, it's supposed to not flake or smudge. It comes off with warm water. But I had this one smudge, and I had those panda eyes about 4 hours in. The first 2 times I used it, fantastic. After that, it totally went left on me. And I don't know why or what happened, but as I continued to use it, it continued to do the panda eyes. So bye-bye panda eyes, that's a lie. Stay away. Within the last 6 months, we've seen a huge boost in cream products. So cream bronzers and cream lip and cream blush. One cream blush that I used that just was not it for me was the Milk Makeup cream sticks. those were so oily on my skin. First, the shade was off that they gave me because, deep toned skin doesn't really have too many options. So the shade they gave me was completely wrong, but I tried it anyways, thinking maybe I can just like build it up, or at least I can try the product and determine whether or not I want to go and try and buy one of the deeper shades that they do offer for sale. It did not work. It was just like I had put grease on my cheek. No color, all shine. Like, it just, nope, I don't need that. That's what highlighter is for. If I just want like a little bit of shine, like I have right now, that's what I would use that for. So that one's all the way a no for me. In a pretty recent BoxyCharm, I got this Kab or KAB lip oil. I tried this in that video because I've been wanting to dip and dab into lip oils and just, see what the hype's about and all of that. Well, I tried this on and it was cool the first 3 seconds, and then I got some actually in my mouth and it tasted like I had licked tar. It was such a horrible aftertaste. It was like, what in the Times Square did they put in this? I don't even know. I don't want you to know, so don't even do it. Moving into skincare, one brand that is affordable and pretty widely known is The Ordinary. So I tried this, The Ordinary niacinamide 10% and zinc 1%. I tried 2 bottles of it because with skincare, it can take a little bit of time for you to notice any changes. So I tried 2 bottles. And I didn't notice anything with it. Yes, it's affordable. It's like $8 or so. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like $8, keep that in your pocket, save that, get something else, and keep it moving. The CeraVe Sheer Tint Sunblock for your face was a product that I had recently bought. Now, I know that it says tint, but it also says sheer. Well, both of those were a lie because it was more of like a foundation. And of course it was in a fair tone. So I tried it, gave it a shot, thinking maybe it would go away. It did not. None of the above. None of the above. A recent skincare item that I actually did use up is going to be the Clinique Hydrating Jelly. I love Clinique. I have sensitive skin. Their products are beautiful when you get the right stuff. That one didn't have anything other than just the hydration in it, which could make it good for a nighttime moisturizer. But at night, I do kind of like to go in with still something that's a little bit mattifying. Even though I'm not going anywhere, except for the bed, even though I'm not planning on putting on makeup, I still like to control just a little bit of my oil as I sleep through the night. I just kind of like to keep that regimen going. If you have drier skin, you may really, really enjoy that. But if you are looking for something that's got a little bit of oomph to it, that one is very lightweight. That one, it absorbs very quickly, which is really, really nice, but it's not going to give you that oomph that you're looking for. With that type of product, there are lots of drugstore options. L'Oreal, Olay, though they make some of those. So you could just get one of those. Garnier, they're known for like their water-based hydrating gels. So any of those would work. You can save yourself a few dollars and maybe even pick up a few extra things with that money that you would have spent on that Clinique Hydrating Jelly. And then the last item that I have is going to be this Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Treatment Mask. I didn't feel like this did any hydrating. Like, not a bit of hydrating. My hair felt more brittle after I used this than it did before. So Shea Moisture's got, great products, but this one was a total fail. Instead of this one, I would strongly recommend the Jamaica Castor Oil one, or Jamaica Black Castor Oil one. That one, I've noticed that it has done miraculous things for my hair every time that I use it. So skip this one, get that one. So that's going to be everything for this video. I hope that this was helpful for you. Definitely don't hesitate to like, share, and comment down below. And I love you guys, and I will see you next time.